Hello everybody. I just wanted to show you this build I'm working on real quick in my solo survival world. Um, this is kind of one of my long-term worlds, but this is actually on Bedrock, if you couldn't tell already, which might seem weird to a lot of people because I'm playing on PC. But the part of the reason why I'm doing this is like because of the cross-platform playability of Bedrock Worlds. So if I wanted to, I don't know, switch over to Xbox or something, or play this on my phone, I very well could because of, like I said, the cross-platform playability. And yeah, I really like this restaurant so far. Um, GR stands for Grumpty, which is kind of, I know it sounds like a weird name, but I'll explain later. But this is kind of the main lobby. It's very empty for now. I don't want the main lobby to have all the carpet. I want it to be kind of unique from all that. Hello, mister. Are you here to visit Grumpty's? Um, Here's all the booths. I used copper trap doors for like the little backrest, I guess. And then these as the armrests. The dark oak trap doors. Put some carpet on some slabs, and I think it looks pretty nice. Now, I'm starting to think maybe I should replace the deep slate slabs with something else because it's just matching the walls and it looks really kind of meh, you know? Um, Maybe I should do. Actually, yeah, I should probably do dark oak now that I think about it. And then these like strips around the walls are gonna be cyan because everything else like we got the red and blue carpet uh pattern. And over here is just a little sneak peek of the menu. We got cheese pizza, mac and cheese, jerky, outdated. Don't ask what happened to the jerky. Patty melt, and chicken nuggets. And this, I don't know what this is going to be, but it might be something. Um, the patty melt is just steak. Chicken nuggets will just be chicken. Right now, it doesn't dispense anything. Um, but this is kind of the current setup right now. You just press the button where the like where the sign is, and it will give you the food. And I think the kitchen is going to be downstairs where the dispensers are. That way I can refill those dispensers. So that'll be really, really nice. And then this, I'm working on the main dining room area over here. This is kind of like an extra dining room space, kind of, where all the booths are. This is kind of like the booth area. Um, I know this kind of looks weird because this is kind of like smaller than the rest of these, but it's whatever. And I'm using a lime stained glass for all the windows because I like lime and it's got to go with the greenish aesthetic. And the copper trap doors, part of the reason why I wanted to use them is for one, they're metallic, right? And I like that metallic chair look. And also it's got like the X look on it, so it kind of looks like a metally metallic looking chair with like a interesting looking backrest pattern thing, whatever you want to call it. And the other thing is that this copper oxidizes, so it kind of looks old and worn out. Um, so I think I really like that. I really like that look. And these have also been rained on, so I really like that. And I think I'm going to keep that because I want this restaurant to kind of look a little old, look a little dated, I guess, with the chairs and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. Um, I am still working on this here, and I'm almost finished with it actually. Um, Now my plans for this restaurant, I want to have a arcade area too, and I think it might be in this direction over here. I might add an extra hall over here with that arcade area. Um, so I think that will be very fun. Is this? Yeah, okay. I have to stand on top of this thing. It's a very weird, it's a very, very weird trick to do this, but you have to like, you have to place a trapdoor here, and then another one there, otherwise it won't work. If you try placing a trapdoor without placing another one, it won't go up to the, it won't really go above, I guess, the stair, which is kind of annoying because you have to do this, and this is really, really, a really strange way of doing things. I'm sure there's probably way better ways of doing this, but you know what? This is how I'm gonna do it, and it's just too bad for you. Also, I'd like to mention that no mobs have spawned here yet, like at all, which is really surprising because I feel like mobs always spawn in this game, probably because I have it on easy difficulty right now. Because I don't want to deal with phantoms and stuff. I could put it on peaceful, but that'd be kind of like cheating, and I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just have it on easy rather than peaceful, I guess. Unless it feels like a really important build. I mean, this isn't that important. It's more like a passion project. And it was my birthday recently, so I figured, why not make a nice restaurant? Now, another plan I have for this restaurant, I'm gonna have a stage here. It's gonna be made out of bricks. I'm gonna have a stage made out of bricks, and you probably already know where I'm gonna go with this. It's gonna be another one of those like animatronic restaurants, and it's gonna have, well, Grumpty is the main character. He's like the main mascot guy of the restaurant, and Grumpty is supposed to be a parrot or a green bird, however you want to interpret that. There was a few other animatronics that I had previously had ideas for, and I am still kind of stumped on that whole thing. But basically, this is all kind of based off of like okay, so it's a long story, but back in middle school, I really liked Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. And I was like, wait a minute, what if I had my own Five Nights at Freddy's fan game? So I started making a bunch of like pixel art and stuff because I was really into the Five Nights at Freddy's mini games. And I decided to make like a bunch of random like, I don't know, pixel art animations that would be kind of like little mini games from the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and I thought that would be really cool. So then I kind of made Grumpties in pixel art. I made all the cameras. I made some of the animatronics in pixel art. I don't know if I'll show all that because it's really old, and I'm not very proud of it. But if you're curious, just let me know because I really I really don't know if it's worth showing. So I mean, hopefully this will all look very great in the end. This is kind of just like a resting stop that I'm making, a nice looking resting stop where you can just sit down and have some food with your friends. Even though it is a solo world restaurant, it would obviously make more sense if this was on a multiplayer server, so that way multiple people could like sit around and stuff. But I was thinking that I could just have some villagers wandering around here, but then that would probably have to mean that I have to close the front entrance off, and I don't want to do that. I would rather just have it so they can go wherever they want. I might do that eventually too, where it's like a whole village or city or something. But it's more like they're separate villages in one like huge walled off area. That would take a while to do, obviously. That would take lots of blocks to wall off. I can't talk. Wall off that whole area, but and a lot of torches and a lot of lights, obviously. Um, but I think it would be very much worth it to just have a nice little village city, a big villager city. I think that would be really cool to see, and I hope that this restaurant looks great when I am done with it. Now, for the animatronic um, idea or whatever, for the animatronics, I'm not sure what I'm going to, I'm not sure like how I'm gonna really try to portray that. I was thinking that we could do like green wall blocks and stuff. Then I was like, well, I don't know. That would just look kind of really basic, and it wouldn't really look fun. And I want it to be. I mean, if I could, I don't know if I can. I want it to be something where you can see the animatronics like actually doing a performance. I think that would be really cool. I don't know how you would do that, but I do know that you can make armor stands do funny things. I don't know if they still have like arms and stuff in this version, because I mean they probably do. Also, I'm sorry about this mess, but I have nowhere else to put polished deep slate. This whole storage room is just fucking weird, so please excuse the mess. Okay, let's see what this looks like. It's probably not gonna have any arms. Oh, it does have arms. So, as you can see, we can move the armor stand, but the thing is like, can we move it? Can we make it do those things with redstone? I don't actually know, and I really want to find out. So let's go ahead, grab redstone dust, grab one cobblestone, make a lever. Maybe this isn't how you are supposed to activate it or use um, the armor stand, but we'll see. So just go ahead, connect it to there, and it doesn't really do anything, which kind of sucks. So the only way, man, there has to be some way else to move this, right? Like it can't just be you have to shift and then right click him. Oops, I did not mean to give you that, sir. Can I please have you back? You have way too much HP. Oh, I did pick you up. For a second, I was kind of worried that it would just get destroyed, and then I would have to make another one. That would suck. Also, I don't have any room for you. So guess what? You are going in my random storage over here. Because you are one of the many things I don't have a chest for yet. Unfortunately. So, that is Grumpty's for you. And it is still under construction. I don't know when it will be finished. I want to add some awnings. I want to clear out this whole area here, this whole forest. I want to have a pathway up to the restaurant too. I really need to improve my pathways. And I want to use other blocks besides just like the black deep slate stuff. I mean, obviously the entrance is like wool in this. I don't know about this entrance yet. I think it looks okay, but it also still feels a little basic. But I want to add some awnings here. I'm going to fill this in because this is really annoying. I want to add some awnings. Maybe I'll have some awnings over like every window. And it'll look nice. It'll look very nice. And we'll have a view out here that goes out to the lake. We'll get rid of all these trees so you can actually look out there. It's going to be a big project, but it'll be one that I'll be proud of. So, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and just give the video a like or whatever. I don't care if you do, I don't care if you don't. It really doesn't hurt me in any way because I'm not making any money off of these videos. This whole channel is basically a passion project thing, whatever you want to call it, which, if you are curious as to why, like, pretty much most of my videos are not really edited very much, and there's not like a lot of stuff cut out. Like most of the gameplay, you will see like all the gameplay basically of anything that I play. That's because I don't really cut it out, and the reason for that is because, for one, that takes a really long time, and I'm kind of lazy, and I don't really feel like I have time for that. And two, that would just be like making YouTube my job basically, and I don't really want to do that. I'm honestly just okay with having the uncut videos. If you don't like that, then that's fine. It doesn't have to be something for you, but it's certainly just a place where I can. Okay, that was fucking weird. It's certainly a place where I can just share my videos and have fun. So, I'll see you all later.